Oh shit. Testing. This the one y'all been waiting on. So many questions, so many comments. How did you lose weight? What you doing? Give me the secret. So many questions. So many. I can't. I've been getting it all. Everything gastric sleeve right here, right now. 2:23 in the morning. For some reason, this is the time that I am the most productive. Probably because I work night shift at my nursing job. But anyway, this YouTube video is dedicated to everything to know about gastric sleeve surgery. Literally everything, or everything I know in my experience with it and everything that I had to do, cost, all of that. We're gonna talk about all of that here. I just still get so many questions, and then some stuff I haven't answered, but I'm gonna try my best to tackle everything this time. I'm gonna try to fit it all in a video that's like less than 15 or 20 minutes, because if y'all anything like me, my attention span is so short and I just can't sit and watch a long informational ass video. If you don't know what the gastric sleeve is, it is when the doctor basically cuts out about 80% of your stomach so that you will essentially lose weight. You'll have like a much smaller appetite, and in turn you lose weight. I had my gastric sleeve surgery back in January 2024. January 4th, 2024 is when I had mine. I started the process about 2 months prior to that. So I paid for it myself. I did not go through insurance. First of all, my insurance did not cover weight loss surgery. I had a couple co-workers I worked with who were like, they went to Mexico. Yeah. Mexico. I ain't gonna lie, the first time I heard that, I was like, ooh, shit. But I did so much research, and like I Googled, I TikTok, I asked questions, I was in Facebook groups. Like I made sure I did everything I needed to do to be safe for this surgery. I went to a Slimmer Me, that's her name on Instagram, I'll put it somewhere below, a Slimmer Me bariatric center in Tijuana. You do not need a passport. You fly to San Diego, and then they will drive you to the surgical center. Reached out to them. At this time I was 255 pounds. Yes, your girl was chunky. I would say that. I just don't like calling myself fat. Even when I was a big girl, fat, who? Bitch, you crazy. I'm kind of all over the place with this, thinking of stuff as I talk, and so hopefully I'm not rambling. I was 255 pounds, so I reached out to them. I did like the questionnaire. So BMI, they want a BMI of at least 30, I want to say. Mine was definitely that. I think my BMI was like 41 or 42, something. I did my health history, and then I put my deposit down. So I got the basic, baby. I don't need all that extra. I got the basic. I think it was like $3,650, and that came with surgery, everything to do with the surgery, like anesthesia, all of your meals while you were there. So they told me that I was gonna spend one night in the hospital, and then I was gonna spend the next couple nights. I can't remember if it was 3 nights total or 2 nights total, but anyway, I was gonna spend the next couple nights in a like recovery center. That did not happen. I stayed in the hospital, the surgery center, the whole time that I was there, which was fine with me. I didn't have an issue with it, but some people do go to the recovery center, and some people do just stay at the surgery center the whole time. So it just depends on, I guess, what they feel like doing. I don't know. With that total, you also get like 2 leak tests, so they just make sure that after the surgery there's no leakage or anything. Nutritionist fees are covered also. You did have to pay a deposit after they approved you. It was a 10% deposit and non-refundable, of course. But you could reschedule your surgery once, I believe, and it had to be like within a couple months or so. I think this was kind of a while ago, so I'm just going off the top of my head because I can't find all of my emails, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The only thing that wasn't included was the flight, so I did have to get my flight separately. I feel like that was a pretty good deal. 3 days, the surgery, food, which Honestly, after that damn surgery, you're not gonna be thinking about no damn food. I'm telling you that now. I had to pay a $150 fee for like some medications. It was like blood thinner, pain medicine, acid reflux pill, oh, like your B12 shots. Just making sure I'm hitting everything. Went to a Slimmer Me. I told y'all the cost and everything that it covers. Look, if you considering it, I definitely encourage you to get it. I think it's, I mean, I feel good. I know everybody's experience is different, but I'm happy with my results. I don't regret it at all. So finally approved, paid my deposit, pre-op diet. That was the worst part of it. That was the worst part. So I had to diet 2 weeks before my surgery. They call it the liver shrinking diet because liver is basically like on top / in front of the belly, and to make the surgery as safe as possible, they put you on this diet so that there are less complications. Some people do like a month of liquids. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. The first week of my 2-week diet, I was doing like egg whites for breakfast, protein shakes, jello, stuff like that, and it'd be like grilled fish and veggies or grilled chicken and veggies. So that wasn't too bad. Honestly, it was a lot of food still. The second week, I was only able to eat 1 meal per day, and it had to be, well, what I did was like grilled chicken or fish and veggies. And I measured everything out. I meal prep. Like, I had to make sure I did it right. I didn't cheat on my diet. Some people do. It's a liver shrinking diet, but they want you to lose at least 10 pounds on it, which you do. I lost 10 pounds on mine. They had said I was supposed to lose 18 pounds, but y'all, I followed that diet to a T. I still didn't lose the 18 pounds, but they still went through with it. So, hey, yeah, some people lose more, like 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's a very strict diet. Before I applied for the surgery, I did not even know anything about that. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I said I did all my research, obviously it wasn't good enough because I didn't even know it was a such thing as a pre-op diet. That probably was one of the hardest things because I was mentally felt like I was starving. It worked out well, and we're here now. If you're debating on getting this, just know that pre-op diet ain't no hope. Because of that pre-op diet, keep in mind, if it's holidays and stuff or vacation trips that you're gonna be taking, just keep that in mind. I planned mine perfectly. I did it right after Thanksgiving. I was like, I know I'm gonna want that Thanksgiving food. I was off for Thanksgiving this year, so I was like, I gotta start that diet after Thanksgiving. I didn't mind like being on a diet for Christmas and New Year's because those aren't really like heavy eating holidays, at least in my family, so I didn't mind that. But you can't drink while you're on this diet either, so keep all of that in mind. Some people go a day before and do all of their tests, EKG tests. Oh, that's also included in the fees, I forgot to say. Like all of that pre-op stuff just to make sure that you are relatively healthy. I flew up there the day before, and like I said, I did all of my pre-op tests, my EKG, they checked my vitals, had to like fast, basically be on just liquid, just water, which I had been doing that anyway, so that wasn't too bad. And then surgery was the next day. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like after that damn surgery, the gas pains were so bad. Oh my goodness, y'all. The gas pains were terrible. I'm not even gonna fake it with y'all. Like, I was in so much pain. The incisions weren't that bad, but baby, that gas pain. Oh, have your gas X on deck. You're gonna be popping that gas X. You're gonna be walking like crazy. I had Destiny just like hit my back, like trying to burp me like a baby. Yeah, I was so distraught and miserable, but it only lasted for a couple of hours. Honestly, I was like dry heaving. The immediate recovery for me was terrible, but this is not to scare you, this is just to prepare you. I'm an honest queen. Once the gas pains disappeared and went away, I was good. I was just sore expectedly. I did cut into my belly and pull out a large portion of my stomach. So let me show y'all my incisions. I got 3 cuts here, here, and here. They look pretty good. I'll say I've been putting my bio oil on it because I do not like scars, and I think it's been helping pretty good. I can still feel them, but they don't hurt at all. They don't bother me. Main thing between gastric sleeve, well, this is just my opinion, what I have gathered from my information. None of this is like, I ain't did no major research, and I'm not like spin facts at y'all. This is just what I feel and what I think about all of this. But if you have acid reflux pretty bad already, they encourage you to get bypass over gastric sleeve, because a lot of people who get gastric sleeve do have acid reflux pretty bad. That hasn't been my experience, but I do take my acid reflux pills like faithfully. I do not miss a day. I was getting comfortable after the surgery, and I was like, you know, I'm feeling good. Let me try and wean off some of these medications. So I went a couple days without taking it, and I woke up with some pretty bad acid reflux, not gonna lie. That only happened once, maybe twice. I'm not sure if it was because of my anatomy of the stomach or if it was like diet related. I take my acid reflux pills. The day of surgery, I was 250. I weigh 189 now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. 245 minus 189. I have lost 56 pounds in 14 weeks. Would not have been possible without this surgery. I have tried everything, diet, exercise. I could do the stuff for a little while, but I will always revert back to my other ways. So I wanted to do something permanent because I want to be healthy. I kind of already hit on this, but y'all, walking up and down a couple flights of stairs and just being so tired, that is not a good feeling. Especially like, I'm young, I'm 27 years old. I should not be going through that. I did what I had to do, and I'm glad I did it, and I do it again. If y'all have questions, comment down below. So I took a month off from work. Some people take 2-3 weeks. I wanted to do a month just because I was physically okay, but it just took me a while to get back to myself. Like, I lift a lot of heavy patients, and I didn't want to like just hurt myself. I didn't want to go back too soon. I didn't want to get sick from not eating much. I'm at work 12-13 hours, so I took a month off just to be on the safe side. I went back to work. Everything was great. After the surgery, they want you to take vitamins and supplements for at least a year. You're not eating the things that you used to eat, so you're not getting all those nutrients and vitamins that you need. One side effect is you can lose your hair. I have been suffering from hair loss. It is growing back already, and it's just been 3 months. So yeah, I take my hair, skin, and nails. I take my acid reflux pill. Definitely take my B12. Love that. It gives me so much energy. I feel just healthy. I don't have to nap during the day. It's just amazing. I take a probiotic. They wanted me to take zinc, but that zinc pill made me sick to my stomach off of the first time. You're supposed to eat and coat your belly, and I guess I didn't eat enough. Yeah, I was sick as a dog, so I haven't taken that since then. I think I've been pretty okay. Even though it's only been 3 months for me, I try to stick to a pretty good diet. I don't just go crazy. I try to eat a lot of sugar-free things, a lot of low-carb, low-fat things. But I do have my moments, my days, because I'm just a girl and I am human. It's some people in these gastric sleeve bypass groups that I'm in who are just so like on you about the things you eat, but we're human. That was the reason why I couldn't lose weight in the beginning, because I'm just trying to cut everything out completely instead of have a healthy relationship with food. And then you're miserable, and then when you finally break again, you just overindulge. I don't want to do that. So some days I will have my little scoop of ice cream or my little alcoholic beverage, and then some days I'm like, ugh, I don't want none of that stuff. I'm eating right today. So yeah, it's just a balance with this. Like, it's a lifestyle change, and I don't know anybody who can go their whole life without a food that they love. Some people probably can, but I'm not that girl. I done lost 56 plus pounds. Yeah, I haven't even gotten in the gym yet. So imagine when I get in this gym and I start toning this up. y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing with me. But nah, I just been going slow. I wanted to get to basically my goal weight because I know once I get in the gym, I'm gonna be primarily lifting and toning versus trying to do cardio. I'm not gonna be doing a bunch of cardio because I'm losing the weight. I just want to tone it. I know that building muscle and toning up will make me heavier on the scale, so I want to get to my goal weight before I started doing that. So that's why I haven't gone to the gym, so don't judge me. I think that's it. For those people who are going through their insurance, I really don't have any experience with that, so I can't help. Y'all have to go through a lot more paperwork than I had to go through. Y'all have to do like psych evals because this is a lifestyle change. Some people are a little bit depressed after. Y'all have to meet all the requirements, so I didn't have to do that, which was another reason why I went the pay myself route. 254. I think we did pretty good. And then by the time I edit this and cut out all the times I'm stuttering and just talking crazy or not making sense at all, I think we'll have like a good 10-15 minute video. I think that pretty much sums up my experience with it. If y'all have questions, comments, concerns, anything that I missed, just comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep up, can't stop. Oh, singer, me, cross, on, killer, some move, some